Director George Wallace reports on what D.C. leaders have decided.
Great news for D.C. sports fans. Beginning next week, more of you will be allowed to see your favorite teams in person. Beginning next week at Nats Park and Audi Field, 25% capacity for Nats Park. That's 10,300, more than double what we saw last week. And for the first time inside Capital One Arena, and to watch the Mystics, the Entertainment Sports Arena, about 10% capacity. So for Capital One Arena, that means about 2,100 fans. Monumental Sports and Entertainment say they'll have more details on Monday. George Wallace, WTOP News.
5:06, an off-duty Pentagon police officer is now in custody, pending a bond hearing after shooting or being accused of shooting two men he accused of breaking into cars in Maryland. As the officer waits to go to court, we've just learned Pentagon police are going to review use of force policy with all of their officers, and they're going to make sure that cops have a full understanding of their responsibilities while they are off duty. More now on what happened early Wednesday morning from WTOP's Valerie Bonk.
Police say David Holt Dixon shot two men in the upper back while they were breaking into cars in Tacoma Park. Police Chief Antonio Duvall said Dixon was arrested after evidence in the investigation didn't match his story.
There were inconsistencies in the overview Mr. Dixon provided and what we determined in our investigation.
Dixon is charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder, 2 counts of the use of a handgun, the commission of a felony, reckless endangerment, and attempted second-degree murder, and the assault of the driver of the car he shot into.
He was a civilian who acted as a civilian who happened to be a law enforcement officer in another jurisdiction.
A bond hearing is scheduled for Monday. Valerie Bonk, WTOP News.
President Biden is keeping a campaign promise. He's setting up a commission to study the U.S. Supreme Court. We'll talk to Chris Wallace, Fox News Sunday, about that. 5:07.
How can we find the best climate solutions? We look for light, one light enough to inspire us all to work together. Right now, America's natural gas and oil companies continue to lower emissions worldwide, all while fulfilling essential energy needs. Together, we can keep the U.S. the world leader in reducing emissions. See how American innovation lights the way at energyforprogress.org.
Oh.
Still slow out of Centerville, but the lanes are open. That ordeal involving the wires beyond the rest area has been clear for a while. That put a lot more traffic on the routes nearby, like 29. There is a police chase in progress on 95, southbound through Flagler. They're closing on Harrisonville. Watch your mirrors very carefully. Easy pass express maintaining main lanes. Southbound on 95, slow traffic on the main line. Not sure where they're going to go. Northbound on 95, slow stretches. Dale City hold off towards Springfield. Bellway got drenched. And we avoided major crashes on 495 and particularly slow. One spot for Montgomery County. Surprisingly, no spinouts despite that thunderstorm moved through at the top of the hour. 270 north got wet, but we avoided spinouts on 270 at least. Gilbert and Clarksburg is still going to be slow. There is a crash reported on Route 27 Ridge Road between the Oak Drive intersections out in Damascus at will slow pace on Ridge Road. Current water heaters getting you to cold shoulder on Great War Arrival. Bradford Water Heating for all the hot water your family needs. BradfordBunny.com to find a professional installer near you. Dave Dolan, WTOP Traffic.
Weekend forecast from Amelia Draper.
Scattered showers and turkey drizzle out there throughout the evening hours, as well as some thunderstorms. The best chance for thunderstorms is back into far western Maryland, the Panhandle of West Virginia, and parts of northern
61 degrees in the nation's capital, brought to you by Lawn Fence. 20% off savings on fences, nets, and pavers. LawnFence.com and schedule your free estimate today.
5:11 now in WCOP. President Biden is fulfilling a campaign promise, and in the process, he's wading into a potentially explosive subject, expanding the number of seats on the U.S. Supreme Court. The president is ordering a 180-day study of possibly increasing the number of justices. Progressive activists have been pressuring the president to add to it. Former President Trump appointed 3 justices during his term.
Joining us live now, Chris Wallace, host of Fox News Sunday. Chris,